Hi, welcome to Panama. Today we're going to have a very nice tour ahead. We're going to be visiting the old Panama City as well as the colonial town. Within the way, we're going to be as well going through the highway that connects the Caribbean and the Pacific. This ride is going to take approximately an hour and 15 minutes from the Caribbean all the way towards the Pacific side, the only place within the Americas in which you can actually make this ride within this short distance. But before we keep on going, my name is Roberto. Very important for you to remember that because this is the only ticket back to the ship later on. In the case that you go around, try to check on yourself. So remember the face, that's the way back. But more important than me, Mr. Rivas here is going to be our driver today. One of the best that we could find. Mr. Rivas has a very nice skill of driving around, and that's why we have chosen him exactly for you. So, within our day, we are going to have the chances of going to restroom facilities in some of our stops of the way. As well, we are going to be able to give you the chance to go around and contribute with our local economy by getting some souvenirs in the stores or on the roads that we're going to be finding around. And for sure, hopefully the day stays like this so you can take the best out of Panama. Keep on going. We are already in the old Panama City. This beautiful place that you can see around. This area actually calls back to the 1519, the date in which Mr. Pedrarias de Avila decided that this place was to be the new place for the main city of the country to be located at, moving up from Santa Maria la Antigua that was located in the Caribbean side. So once they moved into this place, Panama City started to play a very important role for everything that was on the way of the Spanish at the time. Panama City became the most important place for the communications, especially after the 1530, when they actually started all of the traveling towards South America that resulted in the founding of gold, silver, and so many other goods, especially in Peru, Ecuador, Bolivia, and so many others. Because of this, Panama City became the actual kind of customs for these goods to pass by, as this was as well the shortest route among the Caribbean and the Pacific. The Spanish realized that in the 1513, after the discovery of Mr. Vasco Núñez de Balboa, when he was the first Spanish to actually observe the Pacific Ocean, that it's actually all over this place. Later on today, we're going to be visiting as well the Flamenco Island, Naos, and Perico, where during those days the main port of Panama City used to be located. Why was the port located over there? Because this place used to give enough anchorage area for these ships to come, regardless of the high tides or the low tides. The area of Panama City can vary up to 18 feet. So, in this very place where we are, this is the Nuns Convent. The Nuns Convent was the only female convent that we had here in Panama City, and it was actually a very interesting one. Further on, if you notice, where the yellow igloo it's located at, over there, it's where the nuns found out a way to make money out of all of these travelers that were coming towards Panama City. How? They were collecting fresh water. The closeness of Panama City towards the ocean was a problem for all of the Spanish people, because anytime that they would dig a well, this would get brackish in a very fast pace because it is just way too close to the ocean. As well, some people might have solved that problem by collecting fresh water from the rain. Nonetheless, this was a perfect solution towards the needs of ships that were coming towards Panama City and so on. As well, this is located in one of the main roads that used to be located over here back in the days. This road, if we keep on going towards the right-hand side, connects directly with the Cathedral Church and the main plaza of the old Panama City. As well, we can notice all of the details on the facade of these buildings. The holes on the walls actually were very important during the days because they were the keys in order for these structures to be constructed. Within those holes, they would create this scaffolding system in order for the Spanish to be able to go up and up and up and end up with very neat structures. For the case of Panama City, the old Panama City, the first city ever built over the Pacific shores of the continent, we can notice that this structure of the nuns of the convent of the nuns, it's one of the only ones that stands still in most of its parts. Why is that? Because this place received the visit of none other than famous Sir Henry Morgan back in the 1671. When Morgan came to the city, some special orders were given as a way to protect the citizens, and the governor of Panama City decided that one of the ways to protect the citizens of Panama City was to set the gunpowder on fire, and then this fire just spread all over the place, and the results of it were, of course, ruins after the visit of Morgan. When the Spanish regathered once again in this place, they started considering so many different things, as the fact that the old Panama City was not the best location for the city to be located at, and as well we can notice that because of this they decided to move towards where the old quarter is located at, place that we are going to be visiting later on. But the main problem here is that these rocks would have stayed regardless. The thing is that when they decided to move towards the new location, they decided as well that they needed to recycle what they have. So most of the rocks of the structures that were located over here were moved towards the new place as a way for them to start the construction of the wall to protect the city. As close by over that area, they didn't quite have much of a quarry place in order for them to get all of these materials. Okay, so thank you very much for coming down here to Panama. I really wish that what you saw today has been very, very neat and enough for you to wish to come back soon and get to know the rest of the country. Panama is a very small place, but within this very small area we have so much to offer, from history to beach to nature and so on. Very importantly, I think that we can give a round of applause to Mr. Rivas for bringing us back to the pier safely, more importantly. And of course, I just want to say thank you on behalf of Aventuras 2000, company that I'm working with today, and to all of you for coming down here and give us a chance for you to enjoy these couple of hours that you have been in here. After we come back into the pier, remember there are going to be plenty of opportunities for you to just keep on enjoying the rest of Panama before you get back on board. There it's going to be a bridge that you are going to be crossing in order for you to get back on the ship, but prior to that you are going to be able to take advantage of the duty-free area. There is a supermarket, restaurants, cafeterias, electronic stores and so on. And for the ones of you that wants to try your good luck in the country, well, of course there are some casinos in the area. Keep enjoying Panama, keep enjoying the rest of your destinations, and we are going to be waiting for you next week again.